My name is Kyle with North Trail RV Center, and I'm going to go over a few things on the new Renegade Verona 2017 LE. A few things that people like to ask me about the Super Cs is why should I buy a Super C? One thing, of course, is going to be the safety. The second thing is going to be serviceability. The third is going to be towing. And lastly, they're very easy to drive. So, first thing I want to show you guys is the custom molded fenders that Renegade's using, which are very nice because they fill in the void between the tire and where the cap would normally be. So it gives it a nice look. You have your custom molded fuel tank covers right here. Instead of just a piece of stamped steel, it looks really nice and fills that void in as well. Your first one here is going to be the 450D Aqua Hot. The 450D Aqua Hot is also it enables you to have an engine preheat, so if you really like to get into those cold climates, you can have peace of mind for your engine to start. Second blade back, we'll have some nice storage. Notice that all these are LED lits too. All the exterior compartment doors are, which is a real nice feature for getting your gear when it gets a little less bright outside. This is another really big storage compartment. You notice that these are dual hinged and they're dual latched, which is nice in case you get into a rainstorm, and ensures that the gaskets are going to make a nice tight seal and they'll be nice and watertight for you. Also, they shut really nice. Walking past the door, you notice you got a nice keyless entry system here. Your fenders right here are real nice and solid fenders. They're not going anywhere. I've seen these things even with a blowout, and they look just as good, and they don't rip the whole fender off. You have some nice rear docking LED lights here. You have an LG exterior TV and a Sony sound system for partying outside. Another large storage bin here with your central vac. That's where you would change your vacuum bags out at. And then you got another storage bin out here. Also on the LE, you're going to have a roof radius mounted Carefree Awning with an LED light on it, which is a very nice feature for your patio. All right, walking to the rear of the coach, you'll notice the hitch on this thing. A lot of people, that's the first thing they look at. It's a 20,000 pound pull right hitch. You also have your 7-way standard round for hooking up your trailer brakes and lights. And then you have a Voyager controller for a lot of those guys that have a rear camera on your stacker trailer and you want to see what's going on the dash, you can do so. You also have some oversized rear reverse lights, which is nice at night when you're backing into those spots and it's not very bright outside. The other cool thing on these Renegades is they use it's kind of a two-piece cap system. So you have your cap here that goes up, and then you have your lower cap. And the benefit of this is a lot of people kind of bump into different things, and what this allows you to do is you can if you need to replace just this rear lower bumper, it's very easy to do so and cost effective, and you don't have to rebuild the whole entire cap. All right, over here on the driver's side of the unit, we'll go through some of the storage bins here. Rear one, of course, is your power cord electric reel, which is a nice feature, so you don't have to manhandle those reels when they get nice and cold. It's really hard to do that. Next bin in is your 8,000 Onan generator, which is enough to power this whole coach with ease. Once again, if you can kind of notice the wheelbase from the front to the rear, you really can appreciate how long it is, with that extra 3 foot of wheelbase. It really helps you where you don't have that big overhang in the rear of the unit. A lot of people really like that. So this is the utility compartment here. If you notice, everything is made out of steel, and it's all powder coated and water jetted. The nice thing about that is they're built to last. You're going to have water spraying and stuff in here. They're not stickers. They're not going to peel off. So that's a real nice feature on these. You have your in-house water filter, and this unit here is equipped with a power retractable hose reel, which is nice. These are your battery compartments. This thing has 2 8D Discover AGM sealed, maintenance-free house batteries. Each one of those batteries is the size of 3 traditional 6-volt batteries, and you have 2 of those. So that's equivalent to 6 6-volt batteries in a normal Class A. And you also have your 2 engine batteries up there as well. All right, walking around the front of the new 17 Renegade Verona LE, we'll talk a little bit about the chassis and the front design of the unit. This particular unit is on a Freightliner M2 106 class cab chassis. It has a 350 horsepower ISL 9-liter Cummins engine with 1,000 foot-pounds of torque, and it has a 3200 series Allison 6-speed transmission, and that combination allows you to do 20,000 pounds of towing with this unit. You have to spend over $500,000 in a traditional Class A to get those kind of numbers. So we'll go over a few quick things on the serviceability and the safety of this unit. As you can see here, your fuel filters and oil filters are very easy to get to, and which is why a lot of people will take these units in and service them for you. So you don't have to just go to a Class A dealer. You can go to a lot of either car dealers and stuff will be willing to do service on these because they're just very easy to do. Also, in this unit, it's going to be hard for you to see, but the frame rails on this unit are actually cambered out and down. So in the incidence of a collision, the front engine will drop down and back instead of up in your lap. So it's a very important safety benefit in this unit. I mean, that's like having a 1,800-pound cast iron bumper for you that's not going to come into your lap. All right, walking in, we're going to go over a few things on the interior of the new 17 Renegade Verona LE. As you walk in, you're going to notice how solid these steps are, and they have a pretty cool feature because you can store your shoes underneath them as you get in, so you don't bring all the mud and dirt inside your beautiful coach. All right, we're inside the new bath and a half Verona LE. This is the new layout. It's the first one we've gotten, but it's a great floor plan. A lot of people have loved it. So you have your dinette over here on the passenger side, which is nice to overlook your patio, and then you have your sofa here. Your half bath is right here. Nice LED TV. The woodwork in this coach is one of a kind. It's all it's Amish cabinetry. If you take a look, it's all solid surface and nice nickel-plated hinges on here. The Verona LE's got dovetail drawer construction here. Self-closing drawer guides on all the drawers, which is nice. Make sure they get shut every time and they don't come open while you're driving down the road. Dual induction cooktop on here. This unit's all electric refrigerator. Your 12 by 24 porcelain tiles on this unit. Multiplex wiring, which is very nice. So you can just hit one switch at either location and shut all of the lights off when you're ready to go to bed. It's Mastercraft dual density memory foam seating, which is very nice and comfortable. All right, so we're sitting in the cab, and this is something that a lot of people immediately go to as they walk into the front doors. They want to come sit in the cab to see because they think it's real cool. So now we're in the cab. You'll notice that both the front seats are air ride seats. They're real comfortable. Immediately you can tell the perception of sitting here that it feels more like an automobile with having that hood kind of out there up front. And like I say, again, the mirrors being in the right spot. You have a leather wrapped steering wheel, a 2-stage engine brake on this unit. You have your Kenwood system here for your navigation, your radio, GPS. Something that a lot of no Class A's have is you have a locking rear differential. So if you want to get off the asphalt and explore a little bit pulling that trailer, you can go with confidence and ensure that you're not going to get stuck. So here in the rear, we're in the rear bath and the rear bedroom of the new Renegade. You'll notice how oversized the rear bath is. As we walk into the bedroom, you'll notice that there's plenty of hanging spots in here. Both of these, there's plenty of room for hanging clothes, dresses. This pops out very easily for those really long dresses that your wife may have and bring with you. Plenty of storage here, more hanging storage here for plenty of shirts. In the Renegade, you'll notice that you have USB ports here and a 110 outlet, which is real nice because you got a little shelf right above it to put your cell phone or a bottle of water when you go to bed. You have your multiplex switch here to turn all of your lights and generator off and on as you're in bed. We'll take a quick peek underneath the bed. You notice the aluminum superstructure used to make the bed frame on this, which nobody in the industry is making a bed frame this stout. 150 gallons of fresh water in this unit, which is unheard of in something like this. So plenty of water to get all of your dry camping done and not have to worry about where your next hose is. Thanks again for taking the time to check out our new video on the 17 Verona. My name again is Kyle Earp. I've been here 11 years, very familiar with the product. We carry 3 different Super Cs. We got the Jaycos, the Dynamax, and of course the Renegades.